eSuba taking on Meet Your Makers as we are ready to rock and roll. Almost, it's the knife round. You can bet on this match live on xlbet.com. Very good odds on eSuba. That's where I put my money for this one. eSuba versus mYm. I managed to lose 20 of mine and Wise Guy zeros on the last one, though, despite winning the first one. So I'm 1 for 1 at the moment. D-Man has bet on eSuba on this one as well, I think, because of those odds. But that requires eSuba winning, something that I actually don't think is going to happen.
I'm not that confident, I have to say, because mYm are looking like a team that's full of confidence now. They were outside, you know, chilling, relaxing, playing football. Yeah,
it's the first time they'd ever played football, I think, judging by the fact the ball kept coming over to us.
So we are going live. It is Meet Your Makers versus eSuba. It is Group D. We are on strike. Let's give you a quick roster rundown straight away. It is going to be Diablo, Socklon, Mark, Luxor, and Stat. Stat now back in the team for Meet Your Makers. And for eSuba, it is Mazzarini, Looker, Cross, Neo, and BLX. And straight away, eSuba going straight in towards the frags. And they're in a 5-on-2 situation already. Suddenly, that money is looking very good because they've opened up the frags. And I'm hoping eSuba certainly have something to prove. They lost to Impact Gaming earlier on today, a result which we always say that Impact Gaming are very good on LAN, but
I was talking to George about that, and he said AEF for them was just a boot camp, really, because they hadn't played in about a month before as a team. They went to AEF, then they came over here and boot camped, and then you saw the real impact against eSuba. So maybe the Italians are back, and I think the large crowd of George fans out there after his performance in the raffle would certainly want that. eSuba have called a timeout as well. mYm pick up that frag. That was Luxor that got that. As we look around, on board with Luxor. Cross now will make his way through. BLX gets himself the frag onto Stat. mYm in trouble! BLX gets the frag, finishes the job. And eSuba pick it up. Round number 1 to eSuba. We're going to have a timeout here.
Mazzarini is such a star really for eSuba. He's played fantastically well throughout the online events. But at the moment, Meet Your Makers are working their way into the A site. eSuba sat below us, so we need to be a little careful of what we say. As he comes straight round, he's shut down BLX. There was one more. It was Looker sat ready and waiting with that scope. Peeks across towards Street. Neo in the support, but Jason is there. Shuts him straight down. Neo now taking him down. Socklon. He's gone clutch before. Can he do it again? He's going to have to against Neo here. So eSuba in the defensive position. Socklon with that bomb. Just seeing his brother brutally murdered over at the A site.
Crucial, this.
It's not so much of a big round, but it is a bit of a confidence round, really.
Explosives
the bomb has gone in, so Neo knows exactly where he is. Checks to see if he went to the left. He knows he doesn't, so he must be on the right-hand side. Where is he, though? He's actually prone down. Will Neo give his position away? You would think. Socklon spotted him around the statue. Puts a couple of shots on. Neo has the advantage of the AK-47. While Socklon sticks with that SMG. He needs to just sit down, just delay, just lie down, wait till he rushes in. Absolutely no reason to keep popping up and showing himself, just like he keeps doing that. All this is delaying Neo. Remember, he's got those 7 seconds to try and get the defuse. Comes round, tries to shut him down. Socklon gets it. Really nice work, and that's 2-1 to Meet Your Makers, picking up 2 good rounds since the restart.
It's got to be said for mYm that was a round of intelligence there from Socklon. He proved he's got that. But second of all, an important round because a 1 versus 1, it's you versus the other guy, and your team's going to take it or not. And if you look back at the end of a match and you lose those 1 versus 1 rounds, that's when you're going to lose it. And of course, in Call of Duty, unlike Counter-Strike, you don't have the money system to build up momentum or something. So each round is basically on its own merits. And for mYm, that one, very meritable, if that's even a word. 5-on-4, mYm pick up the early frag. On board now with Lucker for eSuba. Watching on those mYm players who we can see down to our left. And eSuba down to our right. Here at the experience, everyone shaped in a everyone shaped in a big X with a lovely trophy in the middle and green lights lighting it up. It is more atmospheric than my dream date with Jessica Alba. As we have eSuba looking to make their way through. They held this one off off well, not showing themselves to mYm. And have basically run down this clock to 30 seconds. Absolutely crucial. There's Nio coming up with a frag, dropping stat. And Luxor's going to have to avenge as they try to make their way slowly but surely. In fact, Luxor's going to have to go back, collect the bomb. Lucka comes in with Mark. Diablo comes up with another one, 3-on-3. Here goes Luxor, makes his way in toward the site as he's got one to back him up behind. Finds the frag onto Nio. Why wasn't his teammate helping him out there? As Socklon now has to do so. Last two were super players up. One of them's Cross. Finds the frag on Diablo. Right back down into a 2-on-2 we go. BLX and Cross versus Luxor and Socklon, as they will edge their way through. Cross looking for one. They look like they've pinned one down, they think, because they are raining the fire on that back dumpster, but it doesn't come off for them. Darting down now, Cross checking every which way, every which alley. BLX is there. Luxor's not going to land the flag, but look at the timer. Comes on in. Socklon flanks. Excellent frag. Luxor takes it. Phenomenal work from mYm there. When they got that bomb down, they fled the scene. And eSuba spent all of their time looking around every corner, by which point mYm had flanked them and were just two easy back shots for them. And mYm have come back to lead this one 3-1.
So good attacking work from mYm here. They've picked up both the A and the B bomb site. They seem to be able, Stat just working it there on Cross. Constant one shot in. Finally managed to land the frag. BLX does reply on Mark though, evening things back up to a 4-on-4. Socklon with a great snipe onto Looker there. Literally 1 second to pick that shot out of the air and shut him down. He scopes up another. Saw a pixel. It was actually the corpse of Cross that were lying there. And Meet Your Makers. They're definitely odds-on favourites in this from the xlbet.com website. And so far, they're looking every bit that way as they work their way into the A site. No sniper to worry about, but Mazzarini they've got to worry about as he shuts Stat down in the back. Almost got himself 3 in a row there as the entire mYm team were caught off guard. And they do shut him down. Luxor hops up onto the side and shuts him down. Diablo peeking across, just covering the site. Looks like Socklon will work his way in with the bomb at BLX there, just nicking through. And immediately his brother replies, shuts him down. 2-on-1 situation here, Diablo and Luxor versus Neo. He's got it all to do. He needs to just delay them going in that bomb site rather than rushing in himself. He will do. He shut Diablo down as he tries to get in that bomb site. For 6 seconds, he just needs to stay alive. He's won the round for them. He just needs to stay alive. 1 second. Oh, and he lands the frag. What a great round from eSuba, and Neo going clutch for his team when it was definitely needed.
Really, really was from Neo. Again, I talk about that one-on-one. Again, it comes down to it. Neo played that one right. mYm wouldn't necessarily say they played it wrong. One was going for the bomb, and Neo came in and stopped him with his, I guess, with his back turn. Diablo comes in with a grenade frag onto Mazzarini. He makes it 2 as Diablo goes charging on through this eSuba side. mYm decide to dart back around. Diablo has been avenged by BLX as mYm now hold their way into the site. Stats there. I think mYm perhaps just keeping their options open as to whether to go A or B right now, but B is where they've stacked up most of the play. Cross is going to go looking for them though now. He knows by the fact that he's not been shot as he pushed out there that the A site should be safe. He's spied up one and it connects. Socklon dropped. eSuba's still a man down though. Mark's got one. It's all on Cross. He's just got the second frag on Mark now as he eyes on up. The final 2 not going to get it. And mYm pick it up, and you may just be able to hear the distant cries of the mYm manager Morg cheering them to victory. And for mYm, it's absolutely crucial. Confidence team does not sum them up, they are a team that have to win one. When they win one, winning the second suddenly becomes a heck of a lot easier. You saw against Fnatic at AEF, and if you didn't see it, you can see it on COD4.com again. They won 12 consecutive rounds, having been 6-1 down. They need confidence and momentum.
And quick exchanges at the start there. 2 players from both teams going down to grenades and gunfire. Looker missing the shot. Oh, wow. Lands it on Luxor there, but didn't get the frag. Misses the deagle. Tries to come in with a knife. How the hell did Looker not get that frag? Jason got it, and that's a big round straight raging in there, and you got to wonder, how did he not die?
I'm lost. He put a bullet to him and then went to finish the job. I guess his deagle shots must have landed on that dumpster rather than find it. Then when he went for the knife, he was never near enough, and well, that cost him. And so Luxor recovered. Luxor on form in this one as we pull down 14 frags in 7 rounds. That's 2 a round. That's delivery. Make that 15. mYm delivering here against eSuba. Bit of pressure on mYm, really. A few rumors floating around about them. A few sort of uneasy thoughts of wondering whether they would follow the same way as SK's Call of Duty squad. But for that side, for those 5 young English lads, they certainly, well, they thrive under pressure. They're quite happy to make things difficult for themselves. The CDC final certainly being the proof in the pudding. Neo drops 1, 3 on 3. Ross misses a shot. Soklon delivers with 1 onto Nio. They're up by 1. mYm now as eSuba go looking for it. Cross shut down by a flying Diablo. Mazzarini, last man standing. Good night, Soklon, as he makes his way through now. He has 2 to deliver. Stats, 1 of them. Still no plant. Diablo, the other one. As Mazzarini now gets himself involved with 25 seconds to go. Goes hunting. You can see what Stat's doing. You can see that Diablo's lined up almost the perfect position, but just missed his crossover. Now Mazzarini's gone looking once more. Here we go. They're about to come around, and if you go into the park today,
did he see him? Surely.
Mazzarini, she surely heard him by now. Mazzarini has suffered a ton of bricks as he goes into that site. mYm pick it up 6 to 1 and looking very good. 6 to 2, in fact, off that first round that they won before the restart, but good for a mYm.
So, I can't believe he didn't actually catch a glimpse of him behind that bat. I saw his head peek up. Well, look at Mazzarini obviously not peeking there. So, grenades going out once again. Oh, eSuba stacked up 3 in 1 position there. A brilliantly placed grenade would have shut down half the team there. Mazzarini, though, does shut down Diablo. Looker peeking over. Not Luxor, Looker. You got to be careful with these names on the opposition's teams. Mark does get the frag. Jason has gone down to BLX, being the top fragger of the team. That is an important frag. Soklon peeking down from the plant room, hops across the tin roof. Just caught a glimpse of, I think it was Looker. I'm not too sure. He's not peeking back out though, and that's what he's after. So tossing the grenades out, lands it nicely as well. Well thrown grenade there. Stats still a long way off with that bomb, just outside the road, peeking towards the sniper corner. He sees the tracer bullets. He's going to go sneaking. He's got to be behind that tree, surely, you've got to feel. You can see the bullets, there it is. Soklon shuts him down. Looker goes down. Oh, I just saw Stat, though he just flicked away from it. Team killing Mark there. Neo comes through. Well, would you believe it? Picks up the round for eSuba, and that's the second time Neo in a clutch situation has picked it up, but you've got to feel that team kill was badly timed.
Yes, never a good time for a team kill, but that one certainly wasn't one of them. And eSuba now must make this count. They got a bit of momentum with them now, 2 rounds in a row. Laka drops Luxor, who has been an absolute hero for mYm this half. Diablo goes looking for more, finds nothing as he gets his way through. Soklon has got 1, Mazzarini in on Diablo. mYm down to 2. In fact, so are eSuba. Mazzarini is in trouble. How on earth has he found that frag? Sensational from Mazzarini as Mark is dropped. And it's all on Soklon. 1 versus 2. Spies 1. And he's got it! Mazzarini completes a phenomenal hat-trick. Bad time to run out of ammo. And, well, Soklon down. And eSuba pull it back to 6-4 going into the half-time. 2 rounds left.
So, 6-4. You've got to feel if eSuba can pull the way back into this one, it will be mYm's failings rather than eSuba's luck. Well, I saw a grenade once again coming in there. There it was. I saw it rolling in. Clearly eSuba did not. BLX shuts down, shut down. Neo does take down Jason though. Stat works his way in. Pops the smoke. He's going to go for the crossover. Lucas surely going to be sat waiting, sniping. Peeks across. He does. Takes a couple of brave shots as well towards the bin as he goes across. Mark in the covering. Looker does try to get himself set up. Oh, and there's the grenade. Mark goes down. Stat plants the bomb. It's suddenly a 3-on-1. Massive job for Stat here to try and fend off 3 members of eSuba, seemingly all coming in at once towards him. He has it all to do. He's got himself a good position. Oh, he could have done with landing that frag. He did land it. Shut down Mazzarini. 24 seconds. Will the delay be there? Oh, they're coming up though, lining up for him. Unlucky there. Stat could well have taken it quite easily as they lined up for the frags, but Looker gets the defuse. And now at 6-5, eSuba are back in this game.
Most certainly, and suddenly you're looking at a very, very quiet mYm. And they know that that pressure continues to mount on top of them. And suddenly, that xlbet.com odds of 3 on eSuba may pay for my dinner. On board with Mazzarini. eSuba dart back. Mazzarini had gone a long, long way there. See some tracer fire. Wondering whether someone came from behind, because Mazzarini would be expecting to see someone there, and he didn't. But mYm looked like they're taking this slowly, looking to go for a few picks as they dart back. 6-5, remember, we lost that first round after the restart. Locke picks himself up a frag. Soklon down. Wait for it, boys and girls. It's still coming. Don't want to leave Mazzarini because I know he's going to be in the action any second now, but he darts back. Someone's got his number.
Oh,
Mazzarini drops Mark. That's why I didn't leave him. Good on you, son. 4-on-2. Hold off, spies another one. Bye-bye, Luxor. And bye-bye to the next one. Oh, no, not going to happen. Mazzarini darts back. Can't quite finish the job off yet, but 4-on-1. Cross will do. 6-6. Game on. Game on.
well, I can't believe it. From 6-2, they've only gone and done it, and they've pulled their way back into this game. And if there was a game I should have gone odds, then this is probably it.
Just think about it, boys and girls. You could be on xlbet.com right now, and you could be paying for your dinner courtesy of the winnings that eSuba may deliver for you.
Not anymore. It cuts off when it goes
right,
live.
yes. But had you been sharp, you could now be betting for Pandemic versus
That's
EG.
the one.
That's the one. We have both bet on a draw. Pandemic, though, have lost the last 5 times they've met EG on LAN. The odds even on both of them at 195 each. Last time I looked. xlbet.com. Go, go, go.
So we are going live. It is the second half. We are at 6-6. Now the scores are correct because the teams just leveled them up nicely for us. So anyone that's complaining and looking in, Hashire, Squad V, as Soklon makes the shot onto Neo. Nicely done, straight down street through the smoke. Just caught a glimpse of that shadow as Diablo pushes through, shuts down Mazzarini and Cross. Looker trying to fend him off from really the corner of his own spawn area. As BLX goes peeking, Luxor is there. Now it's a 5-on-1. Diablo finishes and picks up the hat trick. Nice work from mYm in defense there. Very aggressive stuff.
Yes, very much so. And well, I'll tell you what, for eSuba, there's a lot going on here now, as they need to pull their way back into this one. And Soklon's going to drop one, find himself a frag with eSuba down. Mark's going to get a grenade frag. Nio goes down as well. Mazzarini, though, comes back up with a frag onto Diablo. eSuba have Cross looking very, very anxious, as I think they worry someone maybe in that site. Mark's gone looking, and Mazzarini is going to be shut down by Mark. 4-on-2. Soklon's not getting out of there alive. Neither is Luxor either. eSuba on form, pushing their way through. 2 players left up. BLX is one of those. As he darts through. There is Mark pushing up with 1. Stat is Mark's going to get the frag onto Cross. Stat now looking for more. They'll get it. Bye-bye, BLX. Hello, round. And eSuba are going to drop their second round on this second half. It's now 8-6.
So mYm suddenly find their feet once again after letting 4 rounds go to eSuba. However, the Czech Republic team, they boot camped for 2 days before this, and mYm left immediately from the Antwerp Esports Festival straight to a boot camp as well. So both teams definitely prepared for this one. I must admit, we haven't seen the scares that we saw with mYm over at AEF. And here we are at TEX. To throw another acronym in there. eSuba, 1 man down. As we wait for the teams, they're just, you can forgive them for going a little slower after 2 very fast-paced rounds. eSuba are in no mood to go rushing in against mYm. Oh, did I just see someone flash past his crosshairs there as soon as I flicked away? Sure I did. mYm goes looking for a frag though. Bounces that grenade off the wall at B site. And still continues on the hunt for Soklon. Oh, he just catches a glimpse against the wall. Does shut down Stat. Evens things up. Still continues though. mYm. Got a feel when mYm and Looker, they're very big players for eSuba. When either go down, not sure whether it's just that confidence hit, but Neo so far has pulled off 2 big rounds when it counts. Diablo shuts down BLX. We just got a glimpse of him in the shadows. There he is. He's not going to get shut down though, because Luxor's there. mYm should have made that frag. Cross did make it as he works his way in just around that statue. Looker picks up a big round against Soklon. Suddenly it's a 2-on-1 and Cross makes it count as Luxor goes down. And they drag around back. 8-7 the scores.
Well, can you believe it? eSuba pulled themselves right back into this game. They're just a team that don't know when they're beaten. At 6-2 down in that first half, they knew that they could get themselves back into it. They pulled it back to 6-6 at halftime. Now in the second half, dropped the first 2. mYm, the confidence team, remember, won 12 consecutive rounds against Fnatic. When they get going, they're hard to stop. And now are looking to pull themselves right back into this one because eSuba seem to be the mYm confidence breakers almost. They've got a very, very big strat book. They can play anywhere around the map. They have tactics for it. Slow, fast, left foot in, right foot in. Do the hokey cokey.
I knew that was coming, the hokey cokey.
That's what it's all about. Lucker gets the headshot onto Luxor. I was going to try and do that in verse, but
yeah, almost.
As here we have BLX and mYm on the prowl. mYm cleverly not showing themselves, quite happy to sit and wait on eSuba coming to them. Speaking of showing themselves, the Lucker drops Stat, and Mark has been spotted as he tried to make his way around. Tracer fire coming on in. Mark in danger. And Lucker's dropped Soklon. Lucker's on absolute fire. 1 on 3. All on Mark as he makes his way to try and get back into this one.
Explosives planted.
BLX puts that bomb down. Mark now must get something done here for mYm. Otherwise would be tied back up. Mark pokes his head up. It would only give him a headshot to land. Mark lands the hip flip there. Can't convert that into a frag though. Darts back around. Is not going to get out of there alive. 8-8. And well, yeah, I'm looking down on mYm and I can see Morg is intensely trying to give tactics to Stat to try and get him back into this one. mYm need it.
And as you look at the frags, you can see why he's giving tips to Stat. He's only made 5 frags for the team so far, whereas you got Luxor on 17, Mark on 14, 11-11 for Soklon Diablo. Meanwhile, for eSuba, it's very much spread out. Not so much a big leading fragger apart from mYm on 14. BLX, the last man, just going down to that grenade. Soklon with a grenade and a sniper shot onto Cross and Neo. Suddenly gives them that 4-2 advantage. Stat comes around and picks an important frag up. That's only a 6th of the game, but it was on mYm, the leading scorer for eSuba. Suddenly, Looker is the last man standing. Just got a glimpse of someone over on the roadside shops. Not too sure if he saw it. He peeks across. He's certainly capable of picking it up, but is a big ask for him. Takes a peek across. Looks for... Takes a look. He's after Soklon. It's the man he's trying to see if he can shut down. As he works his way in. He doesn't look very confident in this push all on his own. Did he just catch a glimpse of someone there walking towards Bins? He did. Oh, he missed the shot though. Tries to go for one through Bins. Hops across. He's got to get that bomb plant in the next 20 seconds. What a fantastic shot from Diablo. And mYm take the lead yet again.
Good work from mYm. They continue to pull back, continue to work their way into this one. Well, you have to say to them, they never give up. That's their
Never going to let you down.
They
They
don't give up, and that's their important thing. Every time eSuba knock them back, peg them back, they still get themselves back into it. Diablo, that is quite sensational, sir. What a frag! Can he follow it up with another one? No! Shoutcaster's curse. Diablo down. I think there were two of them in there. Socklon gets himself a frag onto Lucka. Luxor now is going to try and finish off. 4-on-1. It's all on Mazzarini. And Mazzarini is going to lose out. And mYm get another one. It is 8-10 here. And well, credit to them. mYm 3 away from victory.
So eSuba, despite bringing it back to a draw game, yet again let it slip to another 2-point game. Can't seem to get that momentum going. mYm shutting them down at every angle as Mazzarini goes down to a grenade frag from Stat. That could be an important kill. They were looking to try and make that rush into A, and it's just stopped the entire thing. So Mark shuts down Cross. Lucka does get himself set up. Socklon is just sat ready and waiting for him though. And Twitchy is! What a great headshot there. He was lined up, ready and waiting. As soon as Lucka peeked up, he took his head clean off. BLX with the bomb. They have it all to do here. It's BLX and Neo in a 5-on-2 against the entire Meet Your Makers team, along with a manager that is very hairy and determined to pick up a win for his team here. Remember, eSuba already lost to Impact. They need to pick up a victory here. You would assume they're going to pick up that third place, and Neo couldn't even make that frag count onto Luxor. BLX does make one count, shuts down for Diablo, tries to go for the long-range shot, tries to draw it out against Socklon, but only is it giving time for Mark to come around. And now with 2 rounds to go to pick up victory, mYm are starting to look very strong.
Yes, they are. You got to give credit to mYm for this. They're continuing to dig in, continuing to find these ones, and there's a lot of individual work on it as well. Mazzarini's pulled his way back. Luxor has been slowed down, but Mark has taken up the reins for mYm. Luxor was about to drop a 30 based off those first rounds. He was on 2 a round at one point. Unable to continue that, but I've decided out of the kindness of my heart, I will forgive him. He decides to back away from those bullets coming at him. I think we both made good decisions. Stat drops Mazzarini, 5-on-4. mYm looking to seal the deal. This would take them to match point. My €5 on eSuba. Not looking good. At all. Socklon misses his shot. Scopes up. He doesn't miss twice. He doesn't miss twice. And he takes down Nio's head. Lucka now looking to avenge. Can't quite find him. The battle of the scopes. Both of them looking for, well, something that's actually not where either of them are looking at. So we'll have to both readjust. 5-on-3 in favor of mYm. Socklon looking to push on in. Luxor's going to get himself one. Gets a second one. That's more like it. Luxor Mark finishes off the job. mYm pick up the round. It's 12-8. They cannot lose.
It is match point now for mYm, and they are looking strong in this group stage. Remember, they play Impact very late tonight. It's due around about 12 o'clock, maybe half 12, I'm not too sure. I think it's 12 o'clock is the actual time of the match will start. Mark does shut down Cross though. As Mazzarini works his way in. Lucka with a grenade on Mark, evening things up. They've got 4 big rounds to try to draw themselves in it. Was that a grenade just rolled in there on Mazzarini? No, it wasn't. Just a bit of debris. Neo does shut down Luxor though, as Mazzarini works his way in towards the A area. So again, that statue. So BLX cooks up a smoke there. That's going to try and give his cover that sniper area just to the right side of Mazzarini there as he does walk his way in. Crosses. Oh, he has to be careful though because there's a lot of tracer fire coming in. That was from the bins by the looks of it. Still not convinced about that corner, you know. It's another smoke down of his own. Still not believing that that area is completely clear. BLX does get in there. Stat shutting down Neo. Luca going down as well. He shut down Stat. But now it's a 2-on-2. Soklon and Diablo work their way in with BLX and Mazzarini. The bomb planted. Soklon just pops his head clean off. Soklon, I've got to say, is looking on fire as a sniper. His aim has definitely picked up in this event. Mazzarini taking down Diablo. I don't think Soklon saw where he was. No, he didn't. Mazzarini pulls it out when it counts. They still need 3 big rounds, though, to try and keep in this with a draw.
Yes, they do. Credit to eSuba for getting themselves back in this far. But they still have a lot of work to do. Cross makes his way across towards Soklon's gun. Mazzarini in trouble as well. mYm lose Luxor. Nayo's going to take that one. As Stat avenges with 1 back. mYm 3 away from the victory. Mark picks himself up the frag. Mazzarini is down. eSuba have just got 2 left up to save this one. Lucca's got to land it. Lucca's got to land it and doesn't by the skin of his teeth. He did get the blip, just not the frag. 2-on-4, BLX and Lucca. BLX needs to sit tight. Let Lucca clear this out. In fact, BLX is going to clear it for Lucca, and then you'll see Lucca darting across. He knows it's safe to watch the crossover. He knows it's safe to watch where he landed that blip earlier on. But he doesn't know much else. Lucca drawing fire. Smoke thrown in. That should allow BLX across. Lucca helps out BLX. Fantastic dual play here as they make their way back. Mark goes looking. Back on board with Lucca. He can't find the frag. Oh, he can find the shot. They can't finish off the job. BLX finds 2 huge frags. Mark and Stack going nowhere. It's all on Soklon. It's all on Soklon, and he can't pull it out. eSuba saved the day, and the team that didn't know when to die still don't know when to die. 10-12. Could it be a draw?
Could they do it? They're going to be looking to make an early frag, though. And it is a big ass with Soklon. Such a hot scoped sniper at the moment. And Lucca is more than enough cautious there. He backed away completely. Tries to get a shot. Tries to get a lucky blind shot through the smoke, really. Neo does shut down Stat, though. As they pick up the first frag of the round. A massive round for eSuba here. If they can draw it to 12-11, they will suddenly have a massive confidence. If they can start winding up, maybe say Diablo or someone like that, if they can start get them raging on the comms, he can just tear them apart. mYm, Lucca just keeps on peeking up and down, up and down. eSuba work their way into the site. Very slow, methodical play here. They don't want to rush. They don't want to lose a frag just like they have. As Luxor does shut down Neo. He's an important man they need to shut down. Diablo gets a frag as well on BLX. Mazzarini works his way in. He cannot find a frag though, but Lucca does. As he shuts down Luxor even. Oh, and Soklon gets tagged up. How did he not get shut down? Diablo peeks around, says hello, and shuts him down. Suddenly, it's not looking good. Cross, though, shutting down Diablo. Soklon still alive. I don't believe it, though. He got tagged up so heavily. And it is down to a battle of the snipers. And one. Mark works his way around. Cross was there, getting ready to shut him down. Suddenly, Soklon is in a 2-on-1. He's got to go big for his team. Oh, he tracks Lucca, doesn't manage to land a frag. Comes across. Cross shuts him down. And would you believe it, we're 1 point away from a complete tie.
1 round left to go on this one. A draw would have given you 8 times the money you bet. We have a draw. We both have bet for a draw in the Pandemic EG match. This one, you had odds of 8.00. You could have picked a huge return up on xlbet.com. Are you one of the lucky ones that did? BLX opens up with a grenade onto Luxor. And Meet Your Makers are close to throwing it all away. They've needed just 1 more round for eternity. As they push through now, Mark's leveled us up at a 4-on-4. Diablo darts across.
Everyone's saying, why didn't they bet on the draw?
Yeah. Oh, Royches bet on a draw. Royches won 80 euros earlier on the Fnatic game. And he's bet on a draw. He could be a rich, rich man. Oh, he says he didn't bet. Okay. 4-on-4, though. All to play for. 45 seconds to go. Crunch round of the century. This would keep eSuba's dream of getting out of this group in a high position very much alive. Neo picks up the plant. 3-on-2 in favor of eSuba. Mark and Stat going to work. No overtime, remember. Here goes Stat. Flies around. Crosses drop Mark. It's all on Stat. It's not going to happen. eSuba pick up the round. They pulled it back from 12-8 to 12-all. A match they had no right to do so. But a team that just wouldn't die.